Thanks everyone for following our journey to transform this little hutch into this. Now watch and we'll show you how we did it.
Guys, typically I'm not in the furniture creation business, but I do love to do a good IKEA hack every now and then. This was an IKEA cabinet. It was just an open Besta cabinet, B-E-S-T-A, IKEA cabinet, like 75 bucks from IKEA. We just kept it open. The kids had coloring pages, books, and things in there, and it just looked kind of cluttered all the time. And we thought, man, we would love a beautiful sideboard. We saw one that we loved from Arhaus, which is a super nice site, but it was like $4,300. We also saw one from Crate Barrel, which is the one that we modeled ours after, but it was like $1,500 with $300 shipping, so it was $1,800, and we just couldn't do it. We're gonna try to do an IKEA hack and see if we can create our own. Love how it looked, love how it turned out. We're just gonna show you kind of the process and talk you through how we did it. All right, the first thing that we did is we just grabbed some wood that we happen to have around, and I built these curved edge pieces. I just got some plywood, and I made kind of some half moon curved pieces that I called the wings, and then we just attached those wings to the sides of the Besta cabinet. At that point, we kind of had the surfboard shape, and we needed to wrap something around those curved pieces to make it solid enough that it could hold the fluting, these little trim pieces that we were gonna put on there. What I bought was 1/4-inch masonite board. I went to Home Depot and I bought this 1/4-inch masonite board. I think one piece was all that I needed. And I was just gonna wrap those edge pieces to make it that nice curved shape. So what I had to do was I would run upstairs and I would go to our master bath and I filled it up with hot water and I would just dip the pieces of masonite board in and they would become more pliable, more flexible. I would run it downstairs and I would just screw it into place along those curved half moon pieces. At that point, it was time to put the fluting on. This is 3/4-inch trim that we bought at Home Depot. I can't remember how much we bought, but we bought $115 worth. And we just cut it to length. And then we used wood glue and also our brad nails from our nail gun to just go right onto the face of this and then all along the sides. We didn't do the back because we knew that the back was gonna be against this wall. So we didn't do the back, but we did every visible spot that you can see, and it was just that natural color. We hadn't painted it yet. We really went back and forth to paint or not to paint. It looked beautiful, and we're actually kind of a sucker for the natural wood look. But for pride, I kind of wanted to see how close to that Crate Barrel piece I could make this look. So we spray painted the whole thing black. Once we had done that, we bought some brass legs for this piece of furniture on Amazon, and they look so good. We just adhered those right to the bottom of the cabinet, and they look great. They honestly look so good. And then it was time to do the topper and to bring this thing inside. So I actually just got 2 pieces of common board from Home Depot, 2 12-inch pieces. I got these 2 boards, I kind of joined them together as best I could, sanded the heck out of it. I actually applied a stain, and then we looked at it the next day and it was way too dark, so we actually sanded off that stain and just left it totally natural. But this is it, it's great. The doors just pop open like this. This is how IKEA sold them. Boom. It holds our printer, it holds the kids' schoolwork, and everything is stowed away, just really nice and clean. All right, we budgeted this out for you. If you were to do this brand new, if you were to go out to IKEA and buy the cabinet and buy everything here, it would cost you $410. Which this was a really fun project to build. It didn't take very long. 410 bucks is a lot better than $1,800, and it's held up awesome over the years. We only paid $200. We already had the cabinet, we had the doors, we had the shelves. So we've broken this out both ways. If you were to start from scratch, or if you already have some of the materials, then you can do this. We love this project. We hope that you will too. Thanks for watching.